What is up, guys? So welcome back to another video. It's been a minute since I posted. So as you know, we have the GTI here, we have green LS truck swap, and GTI did all the cool stuff too. And we have some other stuff in the fleet, but we're adding another car today. So this one I plan on doing like the same thing I did with the GTI. Lip, side skirts, interior is halfway there on this car. I just need black headliner and stuff, but anyway, I just showed you the car. Here it is. So this is a kind of a unicorn in the Volkswagen Mark IV world, because it is obviously a Jetta wagon, which they made some of. A lot of them were auto, and the 5-speed ones were 2.0s, which never had one. People apparently love them, but they're very underpowered and just they're okay. But this one, you've seen it on the channel. It's Shane's old car. This one is a little special because it is a VR. Yeah, it's a 12 valve VR. They didn't make 24 valve ones. If they did, that'd be sick. A lot of people 24 valve swap them actually. But so Shane had this car. He went through, did aluminum trim already. It's got all the cool stuff. So it's got the aluminum trim for the GLI stuff all the way around. This R-line 5-speed shift knob, which is actually super rare. Center cup holder, center console. It's got leather seats, heated, and yeah, the headliner's sagging. I'm probably gonna do black headliner swap with all the black headliner pieces, stuff like that. I put this on his car when he wasn't looking actually. This is one of the parts cars. This is out of one of the parts cars I got, and I got this out of a parts car that I made him buy because this is sick. I actually sold him these Jetta all-weather floor mats, and I told him if he ever wanted to sell the car to let me know. And he did sell the car, but luckily one of my buddies ended up buying it because he needed a car. So after he found a car to buy, I bought this off of him. So that's pretty sick. And yeah, we got another Volkswagen to the fleet. Ice cold AC. Yeah, thing's pretty sick. Not build, but little plan is lip, side skirts. We're not going to touch anything motor wise because I don't want any problems with this one. Just like my car, it's a ongoing problem. But we are going to do a little mods today too. So if you're stuck around for this long and me talking, now you can see the cool mods that we had to do. A wheel change, and we'll do a grill and everything like that because I have that laying around. So yeah, car's pretty clean. Hope you guys will subscribe and stay tuned for little parts for this car, and more stuff getting done to this. Might part this car out, honestly, we'll see. All right, so the first mod we'll do is Shane actually gave me this grill. He forgot to give it to my buddy when he bought it, but the black grill looks so much better, so we're gonna pop that on right now. Actually, throw the black grill on. It'll look a lot better. So here's a little before, and we'll throw that on and then see how it looks. All right, much better. So overall it looks a lot better. The black goes along with the whole theme of the car, so that's good. That looks a lot better. So next is a little bit of a wheel change. So if you've been following my channel, you know I have a set of RCs for the GTI, and I have sets I swap out. So I got Aristos, and they're just laying around, so might as well throw it on the 18-inch Aristos. Throw it on that and see how good it looks. I need to get a spacer set up for it, and probably a lug stud conversion because wheel bolts suck. So yeah, let's jack it up and throw some Aristos on it, and it's probably gonna look super good. Got to dial in the fitment in the rear, raise it up. The front's pretty good, but we might have to change that with the 18. So already making this thing look pretty sick. All right, so you already know what we about to do. Pulled it in the garage, so I don't have to jack it up on the rocks. Got the Aristos, gonna throw some air in them right now. get this fitment dialed in without spacers, and then I'll grab spacers. So I gotta raise the rear. Front is okay. I might have to raise it a little bit more since we're going with 18s. But overall, this car is sick, and I'm hyped that I got it. I'm gonna have to steal the center cap for this Aristo and the other one. The other two over here. I think one's missing one, so super sick. Throw them on. I won't bore you with that. Throw them on and show you guys how much better it looks with dialed fitment and stuff. Okay, so I just added the wheel on, and this thing looks fucking good with them on. Reflex silver with a little bit of like hyper silver, I think is the Aristo OEM color. That's just one. Looks so much better. We're gonna tackle the rear together because you gotta let the rear beam droop. And then once the rear beam is drooping, then you can adjust the springs and do that. So we're gonna do the other side real quick, and yeah, shit looks good. Okay, so that took a little longer than expected because I had to drop the whole perch out because I can't find my spanner wrenches, so couldn't adjust them on the car, so I had to drop them out. Threw some anti-seize on them because they're a little crusty, but they're not too bad. They're functionable, but I gotta raise the rear a little bit, but here it is. Thing is looking sick. Honestly, silver on silver looks super sick with the Aristos. I adjusted the springs up a lot, but since these are 18s, I did like a whole inch actually, or probably like half an inch. Since it's a wagon, it's a lot heavier in the rear than like a Jetta or a GTI or Golf or whatever, so they tend to sit a lot different. So I might have to adjust that all the way up, or actually I saw in one of the forums that you get like a spring spacer, so that gives you another like 15 millimeters, and that'll make it sit decent. So yeah, thing is sick, looking super good. Can't get enough. They're not even clean either. They're clean, they look a lot better. But so we have to get like a, I think I have a 15 in that car, and that these are the same offset wheels. So I think I gotta get an 18 because the rear of that doesn't sit quite. So I think 18 or 20 would do just good, because these are like super sunk in, as you see. The front has an 8mm spacer already because you have to run that to clear the coilover once you swap the coilovers instead of this typical strut and spring. So yeah, this thing's got some sick goodies to it, and yeah, this thing's rad. So rear lip, which is hard to get, but a company in Europe actually remakes non-OEM ones, but to find a Votex rear lip is like stupid hard. So yeah, rear lip, side skirts, front lip, and maybe glass lenses for the headlights, and this thing is like dialed, and I'll be pretty happy with that. So all right, so as you see, we just got the new wagon. I'm gonna be tossing this in this video just a couple days later. So I bought another car, basically, is what I'm trying to tell you. So here we have a Campanella white Mark IV Jetta. Thing is actually super high trim. It's cloth interior, so it's not a GLX, but it must be a GLS because it's got all chrome interior, candy cane lights, heated cloth interior. Heated. So here's the thing. This thing's a fucking mess. Look at all that dog hair. It's gonna be a fucking pain in the ass to clean, but I think I'm gonna give it a go because it's gonna be satisfying. And there's like a slight ant infestation. Ice cold AC. So it's a 2.0 auto, as you see. Super basic, but my goal is to clean it up and make it look as good as possible. I already did an oil change, did an air filter, threw a new battery in it. So I'm gonna try and tackle the like first car market for this thing, like for somebody's daughter or somebody's son or whatever. But this thing is really clean. Like obviously a little bit of rust starting here, but that's really not bad. overall the whole car is like pretty damn clean. Chrome trim's in really good shape, that's why. So if you are seeing this video and you need Campanella white chrome trim, hit me up and we can swap it out. Chrome front grille, which I haven't seen before. It's pretty sick, but yeah, so basically I'm gonna be cleaning this up and make this thing good again and flip it, because I could probably make like $2 off of it, which is pretty sick. So we'll throw some octane booster in that bad boy. Oop, didn't mean to do that. And then we're gonna seafoam it as well. Because it's been sitting so long, I do wanna make sure it's decent for the next owner, because this thing's super clean. So we're gonna seafoam the tank. Hopefully the octane booster helps out that bad gas, because it's got like fucking 3/4 of a tank, which sucks. So I think I'm just gonna let it sit here and idle for a while. It needs brakes and shit, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'll suggest it to the new owners, obviously. But yeah, seafoam octane booster, let it sit here and idle and purr, because this thing's sick. Just wanted to give you a little update on that, because you guys might see it in the next couple videos of it in the background, so figured I'd throw it in there. So I'll probably do a little transformation on it, clean up the headlights. We're gonna power wash the whole thing, power wash the engine bay, and clean up that nasty interior as you saw. So yeah, so now we can hit the outro. And if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know what content you want to see. Got some stuff for the wagon already. I'll share that in a later video, but that thing's getting plates tomorrow so we can start driving it. But yeah, see you guys in the next one.
Zip tied. Yeah, the bag's still on there.
Yeah.